let's play one they know. Yeah. Not too fast because we always slow down really bad at 33. Don't forget the changes, guys. Number 8, measure 8. And then leaving out the extra notes at 17 and all similar. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Come on, that's a fun one. That's a fun one. All unreal. Okay, how are we doing on time? Yeah, how's it sounding? All good? Thank you. You wouldn't be willing to run? That would, yeah. Some Star Wars, absolutely. I couldn't bug you for waters when it's convenient, could I? That would be lovely, thank you. We got 8 people, thank you very much. All right. Let's get Irish. What's this? Yeah, just keep it at a soft volume. Cool. All right. What's your melody again? I'm trying to hear the tempo. Okay, I think it's right about there. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, and.
Good afternoon, everyone. We want to make sure that everyone gets a chance to be able to enjoy the celebration. So we would like to ask you to get cozy. If you could scooch down and let other individuals be able to enjoy the celebration, we would greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Great. You guys sound good. Well done, everybody. Where'd the coyote go? Drag him over here to get a photo. I want a photo with Cody. Yeah. Cody. We gotta do the Cody call. Oh, Cody's the name of the coyote.
Good afternoon, students, faculty, and guests. The Chandler-Gilbert Community College 2026 commencement will begin in 5 minutes. We really would like to have everyone be able to enjoy the graduation. Please scoot in so that individuals can join you and celebrate their family members. At the conclusion of today's ceremony, please remain in your seats until all graduates and faculty have exited the gym. A designated meetup spot is located just west of the building. And again, we will be starting in 5 minutes. Please take your seats, make a new friend, and celebrate the students. Thank you. Chandler-Gilbert Community College's 2026 commencement ceremony. Please take your seats. Please scooch in. It's a great time, like I said, to make some friends and celebrate your students. Please welcome our Chandler-Gilbert Community College leadership, esteemed guests, and faculty. Leading today's processional is Chandler-Gilbert Community College President, Dr. C.J. Wooster. Chancellor of the Maricopa Community Colleges, Dr. Stephen Gonzalez. Maricopa Community College Governing Board Member, Jacqueline Smith. Vice President of Student Affairs, Bettina Celis. Vice President of Administrative Services, Dr. Heather Weber. Interim Senior Associate Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Gabriela Rosu. Interim Senior Associate Vice President of Academic Affairs, Chris Schnick. Dean of Workforce and Innovation, Tom Pearson. And narrating today's ceremony, Associate Vice President of Business, Dr. Bernadette Lamaza. Leading our faculty today is Faculty Senate President, Dr. Brian Woodrum. Leading our graduates today, our Dean of Enrollment, Dr. Felicia Ramirez Perez, and Dean of Student Success and Retention, Ryan Kane.
He also teaches the criminal justice classes in his class. So if you find that interesting, they count for social behavioral sciences. He's got one of the best classes on campus. It's super fun and super interesting. And it's a general studies, so it counts towards your grade. I highly recommend Greg Jikin. Take his class if you can. It's a lot of fun. He's very inspiring too. And I've heard a lot of good things. Michael is the guy next to him. I forget his last name. But he's a communications teacher and he's widely seen as one of our better communications teachers. He's a lot of fun. Really deep, really challenges you, but is really we've got a really good faculty. Tons of great teachers. I'm really proud to work on this team. By choice, I'm at a university. It sure is. People look at community colleges like we're like afterthought. The reality is, hey, I'm a university teacher and I have more freedom. And I don't have to publish. I don't have to do research. Very different. All huddle around.
Please be seated.
My name is Anna Gonzalez. I am a business major at Chandler-Gilbert Community College.
I'm Cody Crosland. I'm an engineering student here at CGCC.
Hi, I'm Paige Simchek. I'm a business major here at Chandler-Gilbert Community College.
Hi, my name's Cash Pace. I'm a nursing student here on campus.
I'd just love to give a great shout out to all the fantastic staff and faculty here at this college. They put in so many hours and put in so much work for everybody to have a good experience.
I love the idea of just a small campus. I'm not in a big lecture hall where I feel pressured and I have no relationship with a professor. Here I can get to know the professor and I can get to know my fellow classmates, and it's just great. I love it here.
Chandler-Gilbert Community College has really helped me grow as an individual. I've completely changed ever since I started here. I feel like I'm ready to continue off with my life. I feel well established and confident.
I think my experience here has completely transformed my life and prepared me for my next steps. I've learned what it means to be a leader. I've learned what it means to be myself. I've learned what it means to not procrastinate. I've learned what it means to work hard, and all of these things have prepared me to hold a job one day as a nurse.
I think it's kind of funny that Chandler-Gilbert Community College has community in it, because a big part of it is the community. I feel like it's really supportive here. I have been able to become part of this community.
You're different people than you were when you started here. It's a fact of life that the more you live, the more experiences will change you. So let the experiences that you learned today shape you tomorrow. We're all growing, we just need to learn how to grow.
I am so proud of you for graduating. You've worked so hard over the past few years to get to where you are today, and you did it. You're done. And as you move on to your next steps, whether if you got a certificate or if you got an associate's degree or even a bachelor's, and you're moving on to your next steps in life at a four-year institution, or just moving on with life and getting a job, I'm so proud of you, and you did it. And this is your time to celebrate. So congratulations and great job. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Coyotes.
Congratulations, Coyotes.
Congratulations, Coyotes. We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
How yeah. How yeah.
How yeah.
How yeah.
How freaking yeah.
Please rise for the presentation of the colors by Hamilton High School Air Force, JROTC, and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem by our very own saxophone ensemble. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Cash Pace.
I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. To acknowledge the land we gather on today, please welcome Tylee Lara.
Yat e she e tali lada yinshe, tatnisani nishle, na kai bushes chin, kis ani dashache, na kai dashanele. Hello, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Tylee Lara. I am Navajo and Hopi. I am Tango People Clan, born from Mexican people. My maternal grandfather is Hopi, and my paternal grandfather is Mexican. Today, I've been honored to provide the land acknowledgement on behalf of CGCC and my graduating class. Chandler-Gilbert Community College is located on the ancestral, traditional, and contemporary lands of the Accomal O'odham, who have honored and cared for this landscape for millennia. The Accomal O'odham share their land with their allies, the Peepash and the Gila River Indian community. Their traditional knowledges have allowed them to live bountifully in and harmoniously with the Sonoran Desert. CGCC thanks the original caretakers of this land and pledges to continue to partner with the Gila River Indian community and other indigenous peoples to build and sustain ethical relationships with the indigenous peoples and the land which our work takes place. CGC recognizes their knowledge and their right to self-determination and sovereignty as indigenous nations and acknowledges the strength of the plurality of Arizona with 22 federally recognized tribes. Thank you.
Please welcome Dr. Brian Woodrum, Faculty Senate President.
Welcome to the 2026 Chandler-Gilbert Community College Commencement Ceremony. My name is Dr. Brian Woodrum, and I'm honored to serve as the Faculty Senate President. On behalf of the faculty, I want to say two things. Congratulations on your amazing achievement, and thank you for letting us be a part of your journey. But we often forget that a true journey isn't just a straight line away from home. J.R.R. Tolkien understood this when he famously subtitled The Hobbit with the phrase, "there and back again." In our culture, we tend to obsess on the there, the adventure, the dragons, the gold, the chasing the next distant horizon. But Tolkien's wisdom was that the most transformative part of a journey isn't just leaving, it's the back again. It's the return home, seeing your own shire with your new eyes that have been opened by wisdom and experience. I grew up in a small rural town in southern Illinois, the kind of place where dreaming big meant dreaming of somewhere else. So I went somewhere else. To college in the suburbs of the big city of Chicago, to graduate school out here in the West, to teaching at a big research university. I chased the next big thing for a long time. At each step, though, I was leaving a community behind. My chasing the next big thing began to look like running from. Then I found my way here to our community college. And at the time, it felt like I was stepping into a much smaller world, but it was the biggest step forward I've ever taken. For the first time in a long time, I was working with and serving the people of my community. And all the faculty can tell you this work is immensely rewarding. But all along, I realized I was searching for community. I'm telling you this because the world is going to ask you very loudly and very often to look outward, to build a brand, to go viral, to compare yourself to people you'll never meet on screens engineered to make you feel a little bit worse than you did a minute ago. You're all going to do remarkable things, some on a great big world stage. Go ahead, dream as big as you can. But as you look onward, the people that need all that you've learned here aren't somewhere else. They're in Chandler, they're in Gilbert, Queen Creek, Mesa, Santan Valley. They're in the towns you grew up in, the communities you've built. your shyers. The way you've learned to think critically, the way you communicate, your technical skills, and the work you now do, those skills will compound when you spend them on the people around you. So as you enter the workforce, transfer to university, or wherever your path takes you, continue to grow, but always remember your community. Use your knowledge and skills to always make your community a better place for all. I'll end with the ethos of one of my favorite musicians that reminds us that greatness isn't measured by how far you'll go, but by how much you give. Show love, spread love. Congratulations, class of 2026. I would now like to welcome Maricopa Community College Governing Board member Jacqueline Smith.
Good afternoon, graduates, families, and friends. For my brief remarks today, I'd like to share a short story about my mom. She was a public school teacher for over 30 years in New Jersey, and she knew that it would take about 13 minutes to get to work each day, so she left each day with 13 minutes to spare. On her commute, she noticed that there was a woman on the side of the road trying to wave down help. So she glanced at her watch and pulled over and said, "What's going on? What do you need?" And the lady said, "My car is broken down. I am really late for a doctor's appointment. I have to get there immediately. Can you please take me to the doctor's office?" And my mom said, "Look, I'm a teacher. The bell is about to ring, but hop in my car. Let's figure out a plan." So they got to the school. My mom said, "Here are my keys. Take my car. Can you just be back in time for the bell? School's out at 4. So this is before cell phones. They didn't exchange numbers. They just exchanged glances, and my mom trusted that this woman would return with her vehicle, which she did. So my mom met someone who needed help. She really didn't know her, and yes, she gave her those keys. There was no contract, no guarantee, just trust. So when my mom came home that afternoon and told me the tale of what had happened, I thought to myself, who does that? Who takes that kind of risk on another person? Here's what stayed with me. It wasn't just what she did, it's what she believed. She believed that people are worth trusting. She believed that helping someone in a moment of need matters. And she believed that small acts of generosity can change the direction of someone's day and maybe even their life. The degrees that you all have earned are also built on trust. Health sciences, associates in the arts, behavioral science and human services, education. You will each have different paths, but your work will put you in the middle of other people's lives. You'll be asked to show up for people that you don't even know yet, to care, to teach, to guide, to support, sometimes when it's complicated, sometimes when it's challenging, and always when it matters. In other words, you all are stepping into professions that require a version of what my mom showed that day, a willingness to trust other people. Now, your version probably won't involve giving your keys to a total stranger, but it will involve something just as meaningful. It might look like believing in a student before they believe in themselves. It might look like helping a patient feel safe and understood. It might look like walking alongside someone as they figure out their next step. So here's the word that I want to leave you with today: flourishing. Flourishing is what happens when your actions align with your values, when people grow, when they heal, and when they discover what they're capable of. And because of your very hard work at Chandler-Gilbert Community College, you will flourish, and you will help others flourish too. So thank you. Thank you for being the kind of person who shows up. Thank you for being the kind of person who trusts others. And thank you for being the kind of person who, in ways big and small, helps people move forward. Congratulations, class of 2026. We are so proud of you, and we're excited for all the good that you are going to do in the world. Thank you.
Please welcome Dr. Stephen Gonzalez, Chancellor of the Maricopa County Community Colleges.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of our 10-college system, I'm honored to recognize our distinguished graduates, esteemed faculty and staff, proud loved ones, governing board members, and most importantly, the class of 2026. Graduates, today we celebrate your resilience, determination, grit, and the dreams you have achieved. Every challenge you have faced, every goal that you've pursued, and every ambition you've nurtured have brought you to this moment. The knowledge you've gained will stay with you forever. Whether you are entering the workforce, continuing your academic pursuits, exploring your next step, or maybe earning one of your bachelor's degrees from one of our colleges, know that the credential you receive today will open doors to countless opportunities. I have no doubt that you will go on to lead, serve, and impact the communities that you call home. I often say that Maricopa Community Colleges is in the people business, the business of changing lives. And as I look out to the sea of graduates before me, I am very happy to report that business is good. I've heard that here at Chandler-Gilbert that you have a saying, and it feels right at this moment, and this is where I'm going to ask for a little bit of crowd participation. On the count of three, crowd, in honor of our graduates here today, we're going to give them a big hell yeah. All right? So 1, 2, 3, hell yeah! Congratulations, graduates.
Please welcome Dr. C.J. Wooster, President of Chandler-Gilbert Community College.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, Governing Board Member Smith, Chancellor Gonzalez, and Dr. Woodrum. Your words today set a wonderful stage for the celebration as we honor our incredible CGCC students who are about to be officially graduates. I also want to express my deepest gratitude to Dr. Woodrum for our partnership in leadership at this college. Thank you. It's very much valued and appreciated. Now, as you can imagine, in a college district, like Dr. Gonzalez mentioned, where we have 10 colleges, there's always a bit of friendly competition about who's the favorite, right? We all want to be the chancellor's favorite. It's kind of like a little sibling rivalry. I would have to argue that the fact that Dr. Gonzalez is attending all three of our ceremonies today has sealed that deal and ended the debate. Obviously, Chandler-Gilbert's the favorite. On a more personal note, I do want to congratulate Chancellor Gonzalez on his upcoming retirement from the Maricopa Community Colleges, and congratulate him on his new opportunity as the Senior Executive Director of the Community College Leadership Doctoral Program at Kansas State University. Dr. Gonzalez has been truly a mentor to me, and he's someone who I have always looked up to. I can honestly say that as exceptional of a leader as he is, he's an even better person. So please join me in thanking him for all he's done for our college, our system, and our community. We're so incredibly lucky at CGCC to be surrounded by the most exceptional faculty and staff that you'll find anywhere in the entire world. Individuals who are tirelessly dedicated to student success, and they lead with their hearts. So at this time, I would like to ask our amazing faculty, staff, and administrators to please stand so we can recognize you. Please join me in a round of applause for this team. I'd also like to extend a very warm welcome to a few special guests who have joined us today to support the vital work that we do here at this college. City of Chandler Mayor Kevin Hartke, and Town of Gilbert Mayor Scott Anderson. Thank you for your ongoing support of our colleges, our students, and our community. And some of you may not know this, but there's been a long-standing debate of if it should have been Chandler-Gilbert or Gilbert-Chandler. So I have to admit, I'm hoping we're going to be okay with you guys sitting next to each other up here, that nothing's going to break up, shaking hands like the good friends they are. Thank you both. I'd also like to thank and celebrate all of the family members, the loved ones, the supporters, and the cheerleaders that are in attendance today. Thank you for supporting your graduate in their educational journey. This typically comes with sacrifices along the way, so please know that each of you are also appreciated. So give yourselves a round of applause for all that you have done to support your graduate. One of the things that I love about education is how it has the power to change families, it has the power to change lives, and it has the power to change communities. This year at Chandler-Gilbert Community College, we are conferring over 1,300 degrees and certificates. Nearly 40% of our graduates are first-generation college students. The example that they're setting will certainly carry on to future generations. Our graduates range in age from 17 years old to 80 years old. And we're awarding 30 certificates or degrees to dual enrollment students. So what this means is that they are graduating from college probably before they're going to walk across the stage to graduate high school. So congratulations to them. And this year is especially exciting because we've organized our graduation ceremonies by field of interest, or FOI. So for this specific ceremony, we're thrilled to celebrate our graduates from the following areas. Associate in Arts. These are the students who have built a broad and versatile foundation, ready to conquer any path they choose next. Health Sciences. These are the compassionate healers and healthcare professionals dedicated to the well-being of our community. Behavioral Science and Human Services. These are the advocates and problem solvers who will work tirelessly to support and strengthen the lives of others. And Education. These are the future mentors and leaders who will inspire and shape the minds of the next generation. So to our graduates, congratulations, you all have made it. Today's a day to celebrate your grit, your brilliance, and the wonderful community that surrounds you. Whether you're a first-generation student, a parent that's balancing caregiving, an honors student, a student athlete, whatever the case may be, each of you has your own unique story. Here at Chandler-Gilbert Community College, we believe that talent is everywhere throughout our college and throughout our community. And looking at all of you today, that fact has never been clearer. We see this talent in students like Serena Schladek, a patient and empathetic 4.0 GPA student in our early childhood and teacher education program. After completing service learning at an elementary school as part of her coursework, Serena impressed them so much that she now works there full-time as an instructional assistant while she's been finishing her degree. We see it in Taylor Thompson, who's taken her Coyote Spirit global by participating in our CGCC study abroad program this summer before transferring to ASU. And we see it in the incredible drive of Leah Arledge, a student Senate representative, collegiate DECA officer, and Phi Theta Kappa member who co-founded the HELP Club. Layla is headed to ASU to study political science and philosophy on her way to becoming a corporate attorney. Through attending your events and seeing you on campus, I have witnessed an overwhelming amount of talent. But more importantly, I've seen your passion and your unwavering commitment to your goals. I've seen you at your most stressed, and now I get to see you in these fun caps and gowns, and I have to say it's a wonderful transformation. You've traded the all-nighter eyes for a little bit of a graduation glow. And it's the radiance of someone who submitted their very last CGCC assignment in Canvas by 11:59 p.m. Arizona time. No matter how hard it got, you kept going, you kept growing, and you kept learning from every single experience that you've had. And as you head out to go make your mark, I want to leave you with one more thought. While your talent and your grit is what got you to this stage and to this point, your kindness is what will truly change the world. In a world where you can be anything, be the person who offers a hand to a colleague or a smile to a stranger. Think of it as the ultimate extra credit for life. Doesn't require a prerequisite, never has a deadline, and it's the one thing that never requires a login password or two-factor authentication. We're so proud of the vibrant, talented, and kind individuals that you've become. Keep dreaming big, keep loving what you do, and keep making this world a better place. Congratulations to the class of 2026. We love you. And in true CGCC Coyote fashion, I got to say one more time, howl yeah. And it is now my pleasure to welcome our Vice President of Student Affairs, Ms. Bettina Sellis.
Thank you, Dr. Wooster, and congratulations again, students. Today is a day to celebrate you, our students, and what better way than to hear from one of your fellow graduates. Madison Shumway is graduating with her Associate of Arts in Counseling and Psychological Science. She's applied her education beyond the classroom as a behavioral technician for children with autism, and now as a substitute teacher and tutor for children with learning disabilities. She values helping others and has been heavily involved in volunteer work at food banks and encampments across the valley, even organizing her own hygiene kit drive for the unhoused population in Phoenix. Please welcome Madison Shumway.
Mother Teresa once said, "I can do things you cannot, you can do things I cannot, together we can do great things." Good afternoon, President Wooster, Dr. Gonzalez, Governing Board, faculty and staff, beloved family and friends, and fellow graduates. My name is Madison Shumway, and I'm a Counseling Applied Psychological Science student, like she mentioned, and a very proud Coyote. Hell yeah. Today, I want to enlighten you with what I have found here at CGCC. It's something we all search for and desire, but oftentimes don't find. Here in my extracurricular ventures and serving in community service projects with fellow students, I have discovered unity. Unfortunately, unity is rare to find these days. In fact, everywhere we look, there's a political, social, or religious divide. We are constantly being fed stories of polarization and dissension. So today, I want to tell you a story of unity. And it begins with my story. The story of a girl who was the first in her family to attend and graduate college, and who did so unconventionally. After one semester at Chandler-Gilbert, I decided to serve a mission for my church and dedicate 18 months of full-time service to the Hispanic communities in North Carolina. Was it hard to leave behind school, family, friends, and the comfort of home to go across the country? Yes, it was. But my mission shaped me into someone different. Some may have argued putting school and a career on pause was a foolish decision, but for me, it meant everything. There in North Carolina, I learned what it means to truly forget yourself and unite in a cause greater than your own. Hand in hand with strangers from around the world, I fed the hungry and the unhoused. I taught English to immigrants. I learned Spanish to be of better help, and I learned countless customs and traditions practiced in Latin America. Coming back from my mission, I got back to my studies, but this time I had a deeper appreciation for those who are different from me. I credit my passion for unity to the service I was able to render. Beyond my story, CGCC is also the story of a mother who, after chasing children, decided to chase her dreams. And it also includes the story of one of my classmates who barely graduated high school, hated high school, but was ready to turn their life around. It's all of us with different backgrounds, experiences, cultures, coming together to collaborate, solve problems, improve ourselves, and even make the world a better place. That has been the experience of many students here today. To me, this college is a place where I belong and where you belong. My invitation to all students here today is to create the unity in the world that you've discovered here. When it comes to unity, let me make one thing clear. Unity does not mean uniformity. According to Oxford Languages, unity is the state of being joined as a whole. Therefore, you do not have to think or act the same as those you find unity with. In fact, we can celebrate our differences, the very things that make us unique, the very things that got you to be sitting here in this chair right now, ready to turn that tassel, turn the page in your life, accomplished and admirable. So with our differences, you may ask me, well, what should we be unified on then? Great question. Caring for our neighbor is the way that we can find unity wherever we walk. Lifting and serving those in need and those who are different from us can bring us together like nothing else can. As I was creating this speech, I asked myself, what entity or organization is the prime example of unity? And one thing kept coming back to mind, and that's our United States military. If anyone knows what it's like to sacrifice for and protect those who are different from them, it's our armed forces. I've often thought about the significance of the honorary Purple Heart awarded to servicemen and women who die or are injured in defense of our country. Why is that medal purple? Why not red, white, or blue? Well, purple is a known symbol for loyalty, but purple is also what you get when you combine red and blue. Service members give their lives for red and blue, Republican, Democrat, old, young, black, white, and everyone in between. And I think we can learn something from the symbolism of the Purple Heart. And I can't speak about this subject without giving a huge thank you to our police officers, firefighters, veterans, active duty military, and healthcare workers here today. Thank you for all you do. We love you. Friends and family, we can be the generation that builds bridges of understanding instead of building walls of resentment. Albert Einstein said, "Peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved by understanding." If we want peace in this life, we need to empathize and seek to understand those who are different from us. We need to appreciate different customs, cultures, and faiths. We need to seek goodness and be the good in our communities. When we all leave this life, no one will remember what we said, but they will remember how we made them feel with our words and our actions. So treat others with dignity. Remember that unity reduces discrimination, unity increases equity, unity enhances peace and stability, and unity brings about creativity, and may I add, beauty. As you embark on this next chapter of your life, I want you to keep in mind the importance of unity. Know that you are all incredibly capable of making a difference in this world and unifying wherever you are. In your pursuit of being a coyote, don't forget about your pack. Congrats, graduates, we did it. Thank you.
This is what happens when your faculty and staff don't study either. Apologies about that. So again, thank you, Madison, and congratulations on your achievement in graduation. We would now like to welcome our second speaker, Lauren Rowland. Lauren is a returning student earning her associate degree in sociology, and her journey to this stage reflects extraordinary dedication and resilience. She has maintained a perfect 4.0 GPA while balancing the responsibilities of motherhood, raising her children, caring for her grandfather, and working, all at the same time. Lauren's commitment to learning extends far beyond today. She plans to pursue a bachelor's degree in conflict and peace studies with the long-term goal of continuing her postgraduate education in genocide and Holocaust studies at Arizona State University. Driven by a deep sense of purpose, Lauren aspires to work in a field that fosters reconciliation and healing. In a time when communities often feel divided, she hopes to be a force that helps restore connection and guide us back to our shared humanity. Please welcome Lauren Rowland.
All right, welcome to the Chandler-Gilbert afternoon commencement ceremony. I want to say thank you to President Wooster, Dr. Gonzalez, the members of the governing board, esteemed faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the 2026 graduates. We are here. It's actually kind of perfect that I'm the second speaker today. My family watching at home doesn't know that I'm giving a speech, so real quick, I'm gonna say, hi guys, surprise. I bet you are shocked that I actually kept that a secret, right? And now to introduce myself. My name is Lauren, and I began at Chandler-Gilbert in 2017. That's right, I made a 2-year degree in sociology, take 9 whole years. And now today, along with all of you, I have made it to my first finish line and my first degree. From the start, my life, in the most beautiful way, never went according to plan. Like most kids, I experienced happiness and joy alongside those first encounters with suffering. I was gifted from a young age, won awards, and later even created a charity project for victims of the genocide in Darfur. Like any kid, I used my talents to build my dreams, but these dreams were shaded by a harsh reality. Because in my childhood, my mom was diagnosed twice with breast cancer. Back then, cancer was treated very differently, and the experience for my family was very isolating. My mom was so strong, and she survived, but all I wanted to do was save her from that pain, and I couldn't. I created a belief about the word only the first time I felt helpless because I was only a kid. My teenage years were a whirlwind, to say the least. Ask my parents. I had more success and happiness, but that came to a grinding halt when all of the unresolved sorrow I had felt came to the surface. I spiraled and even tried to end my story. That feeling of only had come to haunt me again, and I was only broken. This roller coaster continued until I was 19 when I met the absolute love of my life and, to our surprise, ended up pregnant. The idea that being a mom at 20 could be hard never really registered with me. My mom, just like her mom, through any hardship, has been an amazing mother. So even though I knew the world would now see me as only a mother, I never had a single doubt. I would love my children beyond any hardship. Some years later, though, I made a move to pursue one of my dreams and began at Chandler-Gilbert. As I worked through classes, people would compliment me about juggling work, kids, and school, but honestly, I'm terrible at accepting compliments, so I would joke about graduating in 20 years. I constantly thought, if only I could take more classes. I berated myself with only. But in my final semester, finally, I had a change of heart. I saw only in a new light. All of the moments that I had weighed against the world's judgments, and much, much worse, my own, they had accumulated. Reflecting, I realized that the childhood story of the tortoise and the hare resonated with me in a newfound way. The childhood versions of us, they are the hare. The hare is confident, boastful, determined, but ultimately untested. Through the reality of life, through trials and pain, we gain the wisdom of the tortoise. Hardship may slow us, get in our way, even try to convince us that success is now out of reach. And if we believe those limitations, then we are the tortoise that never enters the race and the story ends. But if we are the tortoise from the story, then only holds no ill power, only becomes power. We become the tortoise by being resilient to the lie that only is not good enough. The tortoise used only to keep moving forward, not to limit or berate himself. The tortoise knew the power that comes when you say that even if it is only, it matters. It matters more than when it is fast or when it's easy. It matters the most when it is only. This is the message that I would like to pass on to all of you today. It is very easy to compare and condemn yourself on all the ways you are only this or only that. The reality is that throughout life, each of us face trials that can make us feel inadequate, small, or broken. When you inevitably face these moments, remind yourself that the hardships only give more weight to your success. The battles we overcome in life are what turn average wins into true and lasting resilience and vindication, into personal victories that are authentic and powerful. So, my fellow graduates, face your challenges, face the voice in your head that tells you that only is not good enough, find your path, and then let no barrier or burden stop you. Only will never be in your way. Because when I look back, I was only many things, and not one of them was simple or easy, and that is exactly what makes them powerful. I want to say one last thank you to everyone at Chandler-Gilbert. This community is beyond one of a kind. And finally, graduates, today is your day. And just like Snoop Dogg, I want you to thank yourself. You did the hard work, you overcame, you believed in you, and you did not fail. You are here today because of it, so give yourself a huge round of applause.
Thank you, Lauren. Please welcome Chris Schnick, Interim Senior Associate Vice President of Academic Affairs and Dean of Arts and Sciences.
Well, we've reached that long-awaited moment. Today we assemble to recognize those who've completed the requirements to be granted degrees and certificates. Will President Worster please come forward to accept the presentation of Summer 2025, Fall of 2025, and Spring of 2026 candidates for degrees and certificates. President Worster, these candidates have completed all the requirements for the degrees or certificates indicated and are recommended by the faculty for the conferral of those degrees and certificates.
Thank you, Chris. By conferring these degrees and certificates, this college bestows upon you the highest honor that it can give. Your faculty have certified to me and to the governing board that you've met the academic standards of this institution. Will all the candidates for degrees and certificates please rise? By virtue of the authority vested in me by the governing board of the Maricopa County Community College District, I am privileged to confer upon you the degree or certificate recommended by the faculty with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Graduates, you may now be seated, and we will now recognize each of you for this milestone.
Please welcome the faculty who will be reading our graduates' names as they cross the stage. Dr. Jared Deinhardt, Vanessa Agee, Yasaman Parsi, and Linda Zare.
My first. Christine La Liberty.
Alan Wayne Buckingham.
Cheyenne Denise Swinton.
Unica Wilson.
Elizabeth Atam.
Serena Claudek.
Lorraine Lehuelani Labasco.
Paige Kate Lynn Summers.
Taylor Marie Topman.
Michael Pye.
Lorraine Joe Valdez.
Isaac McDonald.
Braden Connor Gilmore.
Ariana Elizabeth Ochoa.
Alicia Blair Caucus.
Juliana Padilla.
Sienna Mia Martinez.
Ashley Ripley.
Catherine Elizabeth DeSantiago.
Lauren Deborah Ripley.
Elijah Gonzalez.
And Helena Wynn.
Robert Anthony Williams.
Julia Nicole Lyman.
Tony Bechtal.
Cameron Reese Purcell.
Amanda Garter.
Joshua Weatherford.
Lauren Elizabeth Rowland.
Diana Guadalupe Ramirez.
Madison Porter Shumway.
Maya Danielle Cuevas.
Ponmalee Precious Adesida.
Brandon Huckabee.
Noah James Montal.
Emily Perez.
Liliana Quiroz Madrigal.
Tegan Marie Brady.
Fabia Chaudhry.
Byron Nora.
Kalani Ali Moyai.
Matthew Montoya.
Esther Reynolds.
Dana Hajeya.
Lily May Had.
Brian Perez.
Alexis Nicole Johnson.
Talia Badalamenti.
Sierra Molly Rose Richards.
Anaya Yvonne Harrison.
Ethan Mwangi.
Camila Natalia Romero Fabila.
Aaron A. Murchison.
Mason Duffy.
Tyler DeMarco.
Crystal Boyle.
Mia Joy Hutchinson.
Olivia Teresa Abril.
Kaylee Madison Schmidt.
Hannah Argo.
Lauren Michelle Smith.
Catherine Ann Fritz.
Casey James Smith.
Alexa Villaverde.
Tristan Havana Perez.
Shannon Jones.
Zachary Darrell Bolts.
Maggie Rambold.
Fernanda Michelle Rojas Neri.
Paula Herrera.
Brady Busing.
Aisha Ahmad.
Caleb Cruz.
Lily Harris.
Musique Latisse Broadnax.
Samantha Michelle Bouvier.
Kristen Kendall Marshall.
Kendall Ann Sutherland.
Syra Begg.
Artemis Rian Wilson.
Uswa Begg.
Angela Rose Bleshmidt.
Kaylee Williamson.
Christina G. Dubois.
Kelsey Barling.
Kalani Kamawato.
Aaron Masson.
Gracie May Byron.
Kaylin Shirley.
Sky Mokler.
Lauren McCord.
Ginger Boyer.
Sarah Harder.
Marvin Steve Garas.
Ashley Gonzalez.
Victoria Nicole Delgado.
Lucas Gertler.
Delisha Diane Perry.
Chandler Snesnego.
Shalyn Rain Bedson.
Grace Allier.
Shaylin Grega.
Logan Bracken.
Michaela Price.
Caitlin Katinka.
Aaron Brown.
Alejandra Aldona Chavez.
Allison Lorelei Sepich.
Ileana Torres.
Julia Isabel Green.
Samantha Montano.
Ashley Pignon.
Tristan Kling.
Isabella Emily Dunley.
Christopher Michael Quintanilla.
Elisa Martinez.
Tristan Ty Roanhorse.
Layla Garay Aldridge.
Nora Martinez.
Melissa Chavez Flores.
Brenda Martinez.
Cypress Leanne Medina.
Martha Beatriz Roque de Escobar.
Callie Howell Johnson.
Nathan Tyler Kezowski.
Aisha Annie Ashley.
Emery Monique Vogan.
Lexia Fuentes.
Sophia Ann Peterson.
Angel Hernandez Jr.
Addison Quinn Small.
Yelena Stokovich.
Camille Morgan.
Athena Parker.
Tylee Lara.
Paige Keaton.
Desiree Mayu.
Shante Mahalani Carino.
Sofia Cortes Asenjo.
Nadia Ariela Bolden Brunish.
Shadow Farnsworth.
Isabella Jimenez.
Isabella Louise Dowalder.
Michaela Daw.
Zoe Sherman.
Eve Hope Shalick.
Annalisa Ani Mutaki.
Brisa Maria Villa.
Christopher Scott Walker.
Hannah Elizabeth Rogan.
Vitwa Alice Viles.
Aaron Littler.
Taylor L. Thompson.
Amaya Melton.
Sophia Trosol.
Julian Santana.
Celine Pedro.
Julie Oxley.
Ashley Nicole Johnston.
Francesco Cufaro.
Sydney Shea Milsarek.
Brittany Catherine Zenia Molinar.
Martin Carl Persich.
Nubia Jasmine Lopez.
Ashley Ann Barnes.
Philip Brothers.
Ann Catherine Jones.
Jacob Mateo Sabrimento.
Liberty Morris.
Vicente Leon IV. Gavin Ball.
And Cody the Coyote.
That Cody just keeps coming back for more, I'm telling you what. All right, graduates, we did it. You shook hands, you took pictures, and that graduation glow is officially shining bright. So now it's time to celebrate. We have just a few final assignments to complete before making this all official. The first assignment is for our guests. To ensure our graduates have their moment, we would ask that you stay in your seats and wait until the platform party and all of our graduates have exited the gym. We promise that you'll be able to find your favorite graduates right outside in our celebration area, and there's even a few pretty cool photo spots to take advantage of. The second assignment is for our graduates. I want to ask you to just stop for a moment and take a moment of true gratitude. We often get so swept up in the moving and the doing that we forget to be present. So I want to ask you to look around this room for a moment. Give a smile, give a wave to the people who came out here to support you. This is one of those moments that we hope that each and every one of you will always remember. Today, we handed you a certificate or a degree, but what you also earned is proof. You've proven that your hard work, determination, dedication, and persistence can lead to something truly incredible. You chose us, and now we get to celebrate you. Thank you for making your individual story a part of the Chandler-Gilbert Community College story. And now for one final assignment, the one that truly makes this official, I'm going to ask our faculty to remain seated for a moment and ask all of our graduates to please rise. By the power vested in me, you are now officially graduates of Chandler-Gilbert Community College. Please move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations, class of 2026. Get out there and change the world. Howl yeah.